Tanzania, the country, covers an area of about 960,000 square kilometers. Being the largest country in East Africa, includes the Spice Islands of Zanzibar. Tanzania is the home of tourist attractions in Africa. Africa's highest point, Mount Kilimanjaro, stands at 5,895 meters. Lake Victoria, the world's second largest freshwater lake. Lake Tanganyika, the deepest lake in the world. Selous Game Reserve, one of the biggest game reserves in the world. The Ngorongoro Crater, the largest intact ancient caldera in the world. Serengeti, Tanzania's oldest and most popular national park. One of the World Heritage Sites, the Serengeti is famed for its annual migration for fresh grazing. The country is also a gateway to southern parts of Africa through the famous Chinese-constructed railway line, the Tanzania and Zambia Railways, TAZARA, and various airlines including Air Tanzania Corporation, ATC. It is the home of the Tanzania-China Friendship Textile Company Limited, also known as Urafiki. The country is endowed with precious metals like diamonds, gold, copper, nickel, tanzanite, whereby tanzanite is only extracted in Tanzania. Tanzania also has a huge reservoir of natural gas in the southern parts of the country. The country has a large amount of arable land for agriculture, including the Lake Victoria Basin, the Rufiji Basin, the Malagarasi Basin, which are good for food and cash crop production. Major exports are agricultural commodities such as coffee, cotton, tobacco, cashew nuts, tea, and cloves. In Africa, Tanzania is the second in livestock keeping. Simiyu is one of 30 administrative regions in Tanzania located north of the country. It covers a total area of more than 23,000 square kilometers, borders the Lake Victoria, Serengeti National Park, and it forms part of the western corridor heading to Ngorongoro Crater. The Simiyu region connects to other East African countries with reliable road, water, railway line and air transport. Simiyu's location on Lake Victoria is advantageous. It gives it access to the East African community export markets via 4 major lake ports.
The region has attractive investment opportunities and a dedicated, vibrant agricultural and livestock production, fish farming, industrialization as well as tourist attraction sites.
In agriculture, Simiyu region has 24 million hectares of arable land suitable for the production of various food and cash crops. For example, the region leads in cotton production in Tanzania. It is among the top 5 regions in the country for the production of sunflower and rice. Given its position bordering Lake Victoria, the region is suitable for small and large-scale fishing activities.
In terms of livestock, the region is endowed with a variety of animals kept at home, which number 5.6 million, of which we have cattle, we have sheep, we have goats, we have pigs, we have chicken. Those are just common in bigger numbers.
Tourism. The region has touristic attraction sites in Maswa Game Reserve, which forms part of both Ngorongoro Conservation Area and Serengeti National Park, the only national park in Africa which connects with a lake. This too is in Simiyu. So, what are the investment opportunities in Simiyu region? In the agricultural sector, construction of subsurface dams, surface dams, rainwater harvesting systems, and deep wells for irrigation and industrial purposes. Establishment of individual and group enterprise commercial farms for production of high-quality conventional and organic cotton.
I would say that there is a lot of potential, especially in Simiyu and Maswa district, and people can really promote these other agricultural products. There are pigeon trees growing here, mung beans is growing here, there's a lot of sunflower seeds availability. So all these things can be easily promoted for export to the European markets or to the Indian market or to Chinese market, wherever it is possible. So these products are here.
Establishment of various industries in the region such as vegetable oil production, refineries using sunflower oil for human consumption, cotton oil seeds for biodiesel production, beef, chicken, meat and eggs, leather goods and dairy products. Given its position, fish farming is another opportunity in the region. Fish farming using cage culture practices and techniques and recirculating aquaculture systems. The many tourist attractions in Simiyu region come with plenty of opportunities. For instance, the establishment of game ranches, hunting blocks, campsites, 4-star hotels close to Serengeti, game viewing, photography, hiking, ecotourism and cultural tourism. Furthermore, the harbour in Nyamikoma, a recreation centre, water cruises, water bird watching, deep water diving, sports fishing and a water sports centre to mention but a few.
It hasn't been a very difficult thing for us to do the investment. We never faced any hardships with the authorities. I'm living here for 18 years now and I don't find any difficulties. I get full cooperation from the authorities, the same way from the region authorities. Same way, the most important is the Tanzania Cotton Board who always supports us. So all these things have been always encouraging for us as an investor.
Any investment in Tanzania have access to 162 markets. And also recently we've established what we call COMESA EAC SADC free trade area, whereby nearly half of the continent have joined together and phased out all the cross-border tariffs to allow for any goods and services produced in Tanzania to have access to more than 620 million people from north, east to southern African countries.
我是从2005年来到坦桑尼亚，到目前为止已经有12年多了，快13年了。为什么来到坦桑尼亚这么多年，一直坚持在这里买地创业办厂？就是坦桑尼亚政府这个社会政治经济比较稳定，还有生意还是算可以不错。不像其他国家，非洲其他国家，社会政治不稳定。主要是问题是来到坦桑尼亚来创业，我们首先需要是社会政治经济稳定，我们才能安心在这里创业。我们非常欢迎中国朋友，还有有识之士，欢迎来到坦桑尼亚，一起来坦桑尼亚投资建厂，一起创业。
Simiyu region and its local government authorities have resolved to prioritize all investment initiatives and provide political support, attractive incentives, and support services for investors when setting up a business in the region.
Ni mkoa ambao ni virgin, unazo fursa na sisi kama mkoa political will ipo tunawakaribisha. Tunaamini kwamba kampuni, mashirika na wafanyabiashara wanazo fursa za kuweza kutransform mkoa huu katika uwekezaji mbalimbali, na sisi chini ya falsafa ya bidhaa moja, wilaya moja, kiwanda kimoja, tunawakaribisha wote.
What are you waiting for? Come and invest in Simiyu. Karibu sana.